An Arlington man was among the people arrested during a violent night of street takeovers in Austin. Good evening, I'm Clarice Tinsley. First at 5:30, videos on social media showed people throwing fireworks at police during the chaos. The police chief said there were 4 different street takeovers from Saturday night into early Sunday morning, and it pushed Austin's limited police resources to the limit. Fox 4's Lori Brown is live in Dallas with the story. Lori.
Clarice, the Austin police chief said the Dallas Police Department is one of the agencies now assisting Austin in its investigation of the 4 street takeovers. One of the challenges police faced, racers were using encrypted methods of communication, making gathering intelligence about their plans difficult. The arrest of an Arlington man gives us new perspective on Austin's night of anarchy. Police say Jerry Gore was one of hundreds of participants in an hours-long series of street takeovers Saturday night across the city. According to the arrest affidavit, DPS aircraft spotted Gore and another driver doing donuts at one of the locations. A trooper gave chase but called it off when speeds hit more than 140 miles per hour on the access road of I-35. The DPS helicopter continued to follow for several miles before Gore was arrested. The trooper says Gore told him he was only in town for the street takeover event. And inside the car, investigators say they found a loaded stolen rifle, ammunition, and several magazines.
The first unit was dispatched at 9:14 p.m. and arrived at 9:23 p.m.
At a news conference Tuesday, Austin Police Chief Joseph Chacon described the chaotic scenes starting around 9 p.m. with no police units to send initially as they were on other calls. Additional units were called in as fireworks were thrown at the responding officers. Police managed to disperse the crowd at 9:46 p.m. Then, less than an hour later, a second takeover, the one where investigators say they spotted Jerry Gore. Police dispersed that scene. But then, just before 1 a.m., a third takeover. That turned even more violent.
Officers arrived and were met by a hostile crowd that threw rocks and bottles at them, as well as pointing lasers at them in their vehicles.
The car clubs just continued to go to other areas of the city, communicating through encrypted messages. The mayhem continued until 4 a.m.
We had one officer sustain a non-life-threatening injury.
The chief says he was aware of a tip from San Antonio prior to Saturday night about a takeover event, but had no specific information about when or where. A reporter asked him if he would consider creating a specialized street racing task force like Dallas police did, going citywide in 2020.
My staffing levels are not at a point right now where I can create another specialized unit.
A Dallas street race turned deadly in April 2021 when 54-year-old Lynetta Washington was killed by stray gunfire. DPD later increased its crackdown with tickets and arrests. A spokeswoman told us Wednesday most street racing is now occurring in the surrounding Dallas suburbs. In 2020, Dallas City Council members passed an ordinance that banned spectating at a takeover event, giving police another enforcement tool.